What's up, guys? So today I got a broken iPhone. It's a little bit cracked over here, and we are going to be learning, or rather me teaching you and guiding you through a repair session. I got this repair kit. Let's see if I can open it. There we go. So this repair kit, I got it from eBay for a very low price of $32.99. Yeah, so it came with a screen protector, which is a little bit hard to see. But yeah, it came with that little foam thing and the actual thing itself. So because this was a little bit cheaper, it's going to involve some more work. Luckily, they did provide you with a toolkit. Now I won't be needing one, or I won't be needing this one exactly, because I have my own toolkit, which is a little bit better, but I have used these before, so if you're buying this kit off of eBay, these will work. So the very first thing we're going to want to do is take out these screws right here, right there. Why can these not focus? Whatever, you get it, these screws. And to do that, we're going to use the star ones. I like to call them the star ones because they kind of look like stars. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, let's see, these ones. The one with like 5 little heads. I'm not sure what the actual word is called. So we're gonna call it the star one. So let's go ahead and take it out. And also, actually, before we do this, you're going to want a piece of paper, preferably blank, to keep all your screws on. So just a blank piece of paper. Just keep it in a remote area. And yeah, so we want to take these screws out. And a huge tip is to, when you put the screws aside, either mark them or remember where they came from, as in what part of the iPhone you disassembled them from, or whatever, just identify them. Alright, next we need to get our little prier tool, which is the blue ones, and it's cracked from here, this little incision sort of thing, I don't know. So there's a little dent over here, that thing over there, so that's probably my vantage point where I can just dig in and get it. But if you don't have something like that, start from the bottom and just start prying it out from the bottom and just get it inside. It's more difficult, but because I have a little bit of advantage, I'm gonna use that. So you just want to get it inside, just like that, and just work your way around it. Alright. This is probably the second most difficult part of the thing. Alright, so once you get a little pop, you don't want to actually take it out from the top. You want to start taking it out from the bottom. So you actually need to work your way to the bottom. There we go. There we go. So the whole thing popped for me. And you go to the bottom. Just lift or just twist. There we go. Alright. So now we have our little opening. And we have these little ribbons over here. These are fairly easy to take out. So you just use your prying tool. They just snap off like that. So there's the first one. I want to do this carefully, not to rip them. But it should come off fairly easily. I don't know what's happening here. Let's move that out of the way. Wow. There we go. And there's actually a third one. It just popped off right away. The third one is this one right here. Well, that one's easy to take off. So now, whoa, this camera's coming off. You can just set this aside. The actual main piece, just set it aside. So we're going to be working on this little piece right here. So the first thing that I would like to do is first get your, not this one. You need a Phillips head, which is this one. This one right here, Phillips head. And we are actually just going to take the screws out here out. That makes sense. These. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Here's the last bit. You need to get this one out as well. This one right here, right beneath it. Then take this other screw right here. Okay, so now you're going to get a lot of pieces just flying out. Just keep those aside. And this one can be set aside. You need this little plate. You're going to reuse this, so keep this safe. Okay, put that back out there. And then over here, just a lot of pieces are just coming off. So this has, this little thing has a bunch of vital thing that you need. This has your camera, your flash, your microphone, and some light sensors. So you need these for sure. Keep that aside. You also need these, which are your speakers, speaker and little case thing. So keep that aside as well. You need to get your home button out. Right there. Unless your repair thing comes with a home button, which mine doesn't, you don't need to do this part. But because mine doesn't come with a home button, I need to get rid of these. So those are the two screws you need to take out. And then when you get to this part where all your screws are taken out, you just like push in from the bottom, just push up, and a little bit of adhesive is on the golden plate right there. Just take out the button first, that should come off easily. And then with your little pry tool, just kind of slowly and gently take it out. There we go. I actually just pulled it out. There we go. That's what it should look like. And put that aside with your home button and stuff. Boom. And you're officially done with this screen. So you can throw that away, but I wouldn't in case you missed something. Alright, so let's get to the actual repair box. So we're going to take out the screen, our new screen. And there's a screen protector. I don't really care. I'm going to take that out right away. That's just going to annoy me. Alright, first thing is you got to take out this protective film. There's a little tab over here. Let me get in focus. So you just pull it. There we go. Easy as that. Alright, next step. Get your little thermal plate. I think that's what it's called. And put it down just like this. Let's see. There we go. It's perfect. Alright. Alright, that's good. Cool, cool, cool. So now, get your Phillips head, and remember the screws you took out over here? For these parts right here? Yeah, we're going to put these screws back on. Right there. So remember, they're very tiny, and you should have put them in a secure location. Hopefully you didn't lose them. I mean, if you do lose any parts, screws, or even like you break something, You can purchase them individually from Amazon, which is where I get all my stuff from, or you can even get it from eBay. That is looking good. Alright, next, you're going to get your microphone little thing, this thing, and we're going to be attaching it to this section right here. I don't like this part personally, but you have to do it, and you also have to do it right. So the first thing is, you're going to take this little button thing, this metallic thing that my finger is touching, right here, and you're going to put it inside of that little hole right here, that hole. You're going to be putting that knob inside of it. It's hard to get a good angle of it, but hopefully I explained it well enough for you to understand. Do it on your own. There we go. There we got it. We got it. We got it. Alright, so you should hear like a little clicky thing when you get it in. That's how it should look like, and then you just fold in the phone, what's it called, camera, like that, and everything should just sit in place after that. Alright, now what you're going to do, take your speaker, which looks like this thing, and you're going to put it over here. Alright. So this little oval shaped thing, that's a little or like raised, that's gonna go inside the oval thing right over. Let's see if it'll focus. Okay, right there. So it should just easily sit there.
I hate this part. Okay. I think that's fine.
Okay, now get your little metallic brace and put it over it. And then get your 2 screws. The longer one goes on the top, unless I messed up, which I hope I didn't. That would be bad teaching on my part. But who cares? You're only repairing your iPhone, right? Okay. Alright, so the speaker is a magnet, so the screw is attracted to the speaker. So you gotta do it kind of cleverly. Oh. We are going to take this screw and put it on here.
Yes, like that, yes. No? Okay. There you go. Cool. That's how it's done. And just tighten down.
Now that you've finished that, you get your main piece, just like that, and you're going to attach these ribbons again. Now 2 out of the 3 ribbons are incredibly easy to do, and the last ribbon sucks. So this is the first one. Easy to do, relatively. Okay, then you get your second one. Gotta hold it back like this. Okay. Feel free to use your fingers, by the way. Which you're going to probably have to do it for the third one right here. You gotta just use your fingers, find the place. You'll know when it sits. You'll feel it. And just, oh, there we go. Wow, that was actually really fast. Alright, cool. Now, you're not done yet. Thought you were. You have to do your home button. So the first thing you do is take your home button, just place it down. Okay, and make sure that it's like, straight and everything. That looks pretty good. That looks good. Alright, cool. Now that you have that down, alright, cool. Now that you have that down, get your little metal piece. Just put it right there. Put that adhesive down. Just sets right in place. Then get your Phillips head and get the 2 screws you set aside for it. Oh, they both came in at once. You're pretty much done, buddy. Buddy. That's such an Indian thing to say. Buddy. Alright. The very last thing you're going to do is snap it in place. But before you do that, turn on the screen. Okay. Mine is out of battery. That's fantastic. Let me go charge this. You know what, guys? As you can tell, the lighting has changed and time has passed. And I want to show you what happens when you buy a $35 online glass or a replacement screen from eBay. Okay, it turns on, but the touchscreen doesn't work. And it has lines. It's terrible. Either ways, even if this was the bad LCD, the tutorial remains. You still want to install it the same way I did it. There's nothing wrong with the installation. The screen is just so bad. I've always ordered the ones from Amazon that are $55. The iCracked ones. Those are the best. But today, I decided to take a risk. That risk was not worth. Hey guys, so I actually managed to buy a new screen. This is a screen from a local store. I got it for $40, so I thought it was actually pretty good. And this one works. I did the exact same way as I did in the tutorial you just watched. And I'm actually not going to show the wallpaper because I have a feeling my customer will be mad. But as you can see, it works. Every part of it is pretty good. So yeah, it works. I mean, I would show you the rest, but because this isn't my phone, I don't know what she's comfortable showing and what she's not comfortable showing. But there we go. As you can tell, it's a little bit late in the night, which is why I'm a little bit quiet. But I don't know. I'm just relieved that it works, and my customer will not be disappointed. Either ways, guys, hope you liked the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, hopefully this tutorial helped you, and hopefully it warned you about sellers on eBay and buying from eBay. Either ways, have fun. Do what you do. I don't know. I'm rambling now. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.